take a step into the right direction to become even more mindful, more present, and just being in a way better place mentally. So a lot of y'all have probably clicked in this video and probably wondering like, how will journaling change anything, let alone my music? What the fuck is bro talking about? So just to make things clear, I will try to paint like a little picture. So your brain kind of works like a computer and has limited working space like a RAM. And a lot of y'all probably have loaded up FL, Ableton or whatever they're using, and shit was just lagging the whole damn time. And that's basically the same with your brain. And journaling, at least from my experience, it just helps you declutter your brain, and this then again just helps you be more efficient and just helps your brain operate more smoothly. And just to keep you hooked, at the end of the video I will share a bonus tip how you can use Chat GPT to 10x your journaling progress. Let's go. Why I actually started to journal, like for me was I lost my job and then shit just went south, and I just need to get rid of my thoughts, anxiety and stress from like all the situation that was going on in my life. And I've been journaling now for about 3 months, and I can feel that after this period of time I've been journaling, my life's just been changing to the good part. I, of course, as well, I was really skeptical about how it works or like how it will change anything, but I was just giving it a try. And after roughly 2 weeks, I was on like really an upgrade in my everyday life. My music production as well got like really so much better, so much more smoothly, so much, I don't know, just saw a huge upgrade. And then I was like, how does journaling even affect my music production? Like, what the fuck is going on here? For me, it was like just was putting into like this calm, mindful, peaceful state of mind, which then again just helps me being more focused and like especially being more open and achieving flow state more easily. So as I already spoke, after roughly 2 weeks, I saw the first impacts from journaling regularly, like every day. I just incorporated it into my everyday routine. And after roughly 2 weeks, your mind just gets used to expressing your feelings in a written form. And there also have been a lot of studies conducted which came to the conclusion that journaling impacts your mind in a positive way. And it just basically lets you create new connections between life events and experience by writing them down, which then changes your neuroplasticity. This changes like your brain in a good way. And these new connections then allow you to just save all new information in your brain more efficiently. And this is like cleaning up your room, like just say like that. For example, you got like shit laying down on the floor on your bed, and then when you journal, it just cleans up all that shit, and just for example like your clothing just gets put in the wardrobe, your trash gets put in the trash can. And first of all, this gives you clearer thoughts, and also because your brain or like your RAM isn't clutter anymore, this gives you more energy and a much more clearer mental state for creative purposes. And I mean, we as musicians, we are artists, producers, that's like basically our whole life. Like our whole life is going to the direction, how can I be better at my art, how can I impact more people, and this really helps there. And also finally, this is just, it's like a really simple habit, and for me it just led to so many more habits in my life, because you're just writing down ideas which probably would just been forgotten. And yeah, just start small, just do small habits one by one, and then these just start leading to new habits like dominoes, which of just falling over from my experience. And for me it just really helps, and yeah, it just made me take a step into the right direction to become even more mindful, more present, and just being in a way better place mentally. Yeah, and how can you actually journal? So how I will just tell you how I personally do it. For me, I just journal freeform in Google Docs. You can also use Google Words, but it's just important for you to do it digitally for Chat GPT, because you don't want to write down all this shit again, because it just takes way too long. And I just do it at the end of every day. I just write down whatever comes to mind, and like probably the first couple of weeks, even maybe month, you won't be able to write down that much. But the more often you do it, the better you get at it, and it just helps you express your feelings even better. And just stick with it for 1 month, trust me. And how you can use Chat GPT with it, what I do, I just split this into 3 steps, or like maybe 2 steps. So the first step, after every month, you just copy your journal into Chat GPT and let it analyze it. What I do, I just ask the following questions. Are there any patterns? Which patterns made me feel good? Which patterns made me feel bad? Which logical steps, like 1 to 3 habits, you don't overbear yourself and do like 200 new habits, you know? Which 1, 2, 3 habits I can do just to live a better life based on these patterns it can recognize, because AI is so much better at recognizing patterns than our human brain. And also we are always biased, and just gives you like this third real perspective, unbiased, unemotional, just purely logical, rational perspective, which is like really, really helpful. And then step 2, you just write down another month, and then what you do after that, you once again write down month 2, ask the same questions. Now comes the spicy part. You ask ChatGPT, okay, now please analyze month 1 and month 2. Did I make any new progress? Which habits did I stick to? Which habits didn't I stick to? And then based on these information, which corner habit should I implement into my new routine? And then after month 2, you just repeat this whole cycle over and over again. And for me, this just was so eye-opening. It was really crazy on the kind of insight you get from this. Yeah, that's basically it. Hope you learned something. Yeah, that's really kind of short, because as you might hear my voice, I'm kind of ill, but I was also really bored right now. I just had to do some. Love you, take care.